The UK Anti-Doping Agency has insisted they have done everything within their power to swiftly resolve the charges against heavyweight Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua predicts winner of Parker vs. Fury and expects knockout finish. Fury has been sidelined for over a year after being hit with a doping charge, but his hearing was postponed in May and scheduled to resume later in 2017. But there has been no further movement from Ukad, and Fury made a public plea to the watchdog to set a hearing date and let him get on with his life, with his cousin Hughie Fury also facing a ban. Ukad have now responded to Fury's comments and have insisted they are waiting for the National Anti-Doping Panel to set the date after the heavyweight pair made a request for evidence to be excluded. In response to public comments made by Mr. Tyson Fury, UK Anti-Doping wishes to clarify the status of the charges it issued against him and Mr. Hughie Fury on 24 June 2016, which charges were previously confirmed by Ukad in a statement. The proceedings to determine the charges against the athletes are taking place before the National Anti-Doping Panel (NADP), which is responsible for adjudicating anti-doping disputes in UK sport. The NADP operates in accordance with its own procedural rules, and it is entirely independent of UK anti-doping. From the beginning, UK anti-doping has pushed for resolution of the charges as quickly as possible and has invested significant resources in trying to achieve this. There are various reasons why, nevertheless, the charges have not yet been heard on the merits. To view this video, please enable JavaScript and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5 video. All parties are currently awaiting a ruling from the NADP tribunal on an application made by the athletes to exclude certain evidence. Once that ruling is received, the matter will proceed to a hearing on the merits. UK anti-doping is currently pushing for dates to be fixed for that hearing to take place as soon as possible. It is therefore inaccurate to suggest either that UK anti-doping is failing to pursue these charges as quickly as possible, or that Mr. Tyson Fury and Mr. Hughie Fury are being treated differently to other athletes. While Hughie is fighting this Saturday for a heavyweight world title against Joseph Parker, Tyson has not stepped into the ring since becoming the unified world champion in November 2015. The 29-year-old has since had his world titles and boxing license stripped, having been flagged for the doping violation in the summer of 2016. Fury did return to training earlier this year, but then seemed to announce his retirement in July. More Tyson Fury will announce return to boxing after October, claims Billy Joe Saunders. More Anthony Joshua expects Joseph Parker to have too much for Hughie Fury.